So I've got a 2013 Seneca RV. It's a Class C Super C size, and I've had it. I bought it used. I've had it for just around 6 years or so. But everything is original to the vehicles. And today I was checking out the propane tank, and just noticed there was a lot of rust and stuff on it. So I wanted to fix it up, clean it up, and paint it. It's recommended that you paint it with a light color, white or a light gray, just so that it doesn't absorb heat. Overall, these ASME tanks are permanent. They're made of a thicker steel, so they're residential, or in this case an RV, permanently affixed, and they last indefinitely, so you don't have to recertify them or anything like that. However, obviously rust and the exterior exposure to the elements can cause damage. You never know. So it's recommended that you make sure you inspect these. And I was told by the manufacturer just to make sure that none of the valves were damaged in any way. Obviously no leaking, and then there was no cracks in the tank or dents or any soft spots, and other than that, if it was just a little rust, then just to clean it up and paint it. So I'm going to do that today. I've got this new, I lost a cap on it actually. I don't know what happened to it, so I got this new cap. I'm going to throw this on. I got this on Amazon. I'll put a link in the video description. And then I'm using just Rust-Oleum, what is it, gloss white paint that I picked up at Home Depot, and I think that should clean it up nice. It's white, so they recommend that. But first thing I'm going to do is just make sure that there's no leaks, and inspect it, make sure there's no noticeable damage. I haven't had any complaints, I haven't had any issues, so just basically preventative at this point. I'm going to use this leak detector, and you can probably just use soapy water, but I had this extra sitting around, so I'm going to use this. So it looks like everything's good. There's no noticeable leaks. There's no bubbles or anything bubbling up, so looks like everything's good there. I'm just going to clean everything off and get rid of some of this paint. It's chipping, and then repaint it. It's also recommended, well, it's also required that you can see that the plate is in, it's not damaged or has excessive rust or anything like that on it. In this case, mine's looks like it's welded onto here, so it's not falling off, but it doesn't have any significant rust or anything like that on there, just on the exterior. And it has to be legible, so mine's legible, so it's in good shape. I'm using this plastic spreader just to kind of get stuff off. I didn't want to use anything metal to potentially cause a spark, so I'm just using this plastic one. Not that it would be a big deal if there's no leaks, but you never know. I'm going to try to salvage all these stickers and just put some tape over them before I paint it. So keeping the tank in good condition is not only important for safety precautions, but it also helps to, prevent being denied service at a propane filling station. Even though the ASME tanks aren't required to recertify, the DOT tanks, which are the 20-pound tanks that are most commonly refilled, are required to recertify every 12 years. So some suppliers treat both tanks the same, and based on its appearance, they could deny service. All right, so I got one coat on, and it went on pretty good. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry a little bit, and then I'll throw another coat on. so I finally finished the tank. Turned out pretty good. You know, it's all cleaned up. Got all the paint on there. And got a new cap. So I'm gonna call that good as well. But like I said, the ASME tanks don't need to be recertified. There was no major damage or anything with the tank. So it just had the rust and just a lot of, you know, dust and dirt on it. So looks clean. I tested all the fittings and the valves and everything, no leaking. So I think it's good to go for now. We'll check back in maybe another year or so. So hopefully this video was helpful and you got some value out of it. If you did, click the like button and consider subscribing. Got some other videos on here that could be helpful as well. So anyway, thanks for watching and supporting the channel. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.